Victor, and here with a new weekly painting, and this time I'm going to talk about another of the basic techniques that is going to be dry brushing. Remember, in the first part I talk about the base coating, then I talk about doing a wash, and now I will talk about dry brushing. And to do that I will keep working on this one where we are going to all the work, and I will explain a little bit about dry brushing. So for dry brush I like to use very soft brushes. Okay, I have this, and for small places I have this one. This is a little bit too damaged now. The dry brushing is damaging your brushes, so I like the big ones for big surfaces, like these ones. And then I use all brushes, the ones that really damage, like this one, or even this one. Okay, this is quite soft, to do small parts or small surfaces. Okay, so what we are going to do here, and let me put some order. I'm going to do this. So normally dry brush works very well when we have a high texturized thing like this one. Okay, this is very texturized. Remember, we have done a wash in the previous video, and now I'm going to do a dry brushing here. But on this part that does not have this heavy texturization will not work that well. Will work quite well on the skeleton. Okay, here we will need to be careful on the hands that we don't go over the wood, so I will do other techniques in that area. So how works dry brushing? So I will take some paint with the brush. We ensure that we have homogeneous distribution of the paint, and now I'm going to dry the brush with a towel paper. Okay, so I remove the paint. I will be sure that I'm not, because it was a little green, this one, so I will be sure that I don't have. And you want to use, of course, a lighter color than the one that you have here. Okay, I tested on my hand, and now we are going to start. Better to start very soft and increase if you see that it's not impacting that much. But you can see we are going to do like that, and let's go in the texture I have. So let's go always in one direction. Okay, in that case I like to go in the perpendicular direction to the lines of this backbone. Okay, and we are going to apply this on all these parts. When we arrive to here, I will go like that, and we are going to apply this on the different parts. This will help to pop up the different details, to do highlight where is needed, to clean up a little bit the white that we have applied before, and to leave much whiter color. So this is one side, and this is the other side. This is looking a little bit darker. It's a matter of patience, so we take a little bit more paint. We really need to be very patient and build this layer by layer. If you try to put too much paint on your brush, or you don't remove, you are going to put too much paint, and then the dry brush, it will not work well. Okay, so I will keep doing it here. Okay, and we are going to keep working on that. Okay, and this is all. So you just take, okay, you see now, after insisting a little bit, so it's a matter of a lot of repetition on the same part and leaving very little paint each time. With that, you will start popping up the detail. Okay, you see now it's much lighter. The detail is popping up, and you can see the other side is more yellowish. Okay, so let's do as well. We can do the head, this thing on top of the boat. Okay, so we can apply this like to, and now we are going to apply it here on this. Okay, I go in this direction. I try to, and you will make it okay. You will see that you make the color lighter, the paint job lighter. Okay, we do it here, that, we do this. Now we are going to do the other side of the boat, and again very little paint, and we just Okay, we'll take a little more of paint, we'll remove it. And again we apply. Okay, I guess you get the idea, and this is places where you should. I will finalize this later, and I will show you the final result after the dry brushing. Places where I will not recommend to do dry brushing. Will never recommend parts like this one. Here I will show you a different technique to do dry brushing. Okay, but we can do it here on this thing, but we will need to use a different color, of course. So. But I will never use it there. This is all done with dry brushing. Okay, the base. Never do it on flat areas. On flat areas, you will it's much more difficult to do it. I don't do it neither on this type of miniatures that have very organic shapes or very rounded shapes. I really look for miniatures that have quite strong, I would say, that have a lot of texture, right? It works very well as well with metallics if you want to do it, but for example, yeah, I don't know. You can do it on chainmails. You can do it here if you want to do some dirty effects. You can do it on feathers. For example, I will say these things are very nice for dry brushing. You will pop up all the details, so these are nice surfaces. On this guy, it's very nice on the head, not interesting on the rest of the body. To do rocks, it's working very well. For example, here I have another miniature. This was done with dry brushing, this part here, this girly aspect. The back was done with other techniques, with layering in that case, okay? So it's important. It's a technique that I don't like to use it everywhere. I know that people paints a lot with dry brushing. It's not one of my favorite techniques, but in some areas is the best technique. So as all the techniques for painting, I really like to focus the technique where it's needed. So for example, I know I will do here the skeleton, and you will see that now the skeleton will look much lighter. Okay, but I will not do when I get too close to the road. I don't want to dirten the rest of the miniature. Okay, but here it's an interesting place to do it. You can see that we start popping up all the different details. Okay, so yeah, this is another technique that I wanted to talk here, dry brushing. I hope you find this this is all for this video. So please let me know if you like or not to use dry brushing, if you have used it before, and if you are new to the hobby, I recommend this to use it very carefully. Always charge very little your brush, don't take too much paint, and go with take it in with calm, right? It's a technique that if you want to go fast, you can ruin very easily the miniature. So you have to be careful and layering and adding little by little the color on the miniature. Okay, you can see here I'm really working little by little, building up the color that I want. Okay, so yeah, that's all what I want to talk in this video. Please give a like if you have liked this video. Let me know what do you think in the comments below, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.